Hey everybody, Nick here from Hasty Bake. We are live today. We're going to give a minute or two for people to jump on because we got some really cool, fun things we're going to do for Mother's Day. I'm excited for Mother's Day. I know my wife is excited for Mother's Day. It's just a fun day to honor moms around. We'd normally like to kind of spoil them a little bit. So hope that means that you've gone out and got your steaks or your lobsters or whatever the heck you want to get for Mother's Day and start grilling up. Get that all ready. If not, you got a few hours left. But we want to do something kind of fun for what we think is a good little Mother's Day afternoon treat. So maybe the kids are running around the yard, maybe you got, lounging around that day and you want to do something a little special for mom, or maybe right after dinner you want to kind of do a nice dessert. We're men, we're not bakers. We're not going to go, make some awesome cookies or anything like that, but we can play with fire, so that'll be fun. So here's what we're doing today. All stuff you can buy at the local grocery store and it'll make you look like a hero. Pound cake, some strawberries. If you'd like, you can get some blueberries. If you do have blueberries, we'll hold them off and I'll tell you what to do with them at the end of that recipe. Some either homemade whipped cream if you really want to get crazy, or just good real cream in a can. Some local honey is a good one. And your Hasty Bake Grill. We're on the 131 today, and we are using kind of a really cool little thing I want to show you. Jennifer, come on in. I want to show you what this looks like. So this is a grill mat, and there's special uses for it, and one of the uses you use it for is to not have any cross-contamination. So you cook steaks, you cook lobster, you cook a lot of protein on your grill, and then you want to go do something kind of sweet like the pound cake or whatever that we're doing today, and maybe you're not trusting yourself cleaning that grill enough and you're worried you're going to get some meat on it or something like that. This is a great little addition to throw on the top of your grill. You will still get smoke through it. You're still going to get a lot of heat through it. You'll actually even get grill marks through it. But it's a nice pad that kind of goes in between the fire and what you're cooking on there, so it's not going to contaminate the food. When you're all done, you can throw it in the dishwasher. So we do sell those here at the Tulsa Grill Store. They're about $20. They get 2 to a pack, but they're great for a use like this. So I'm going to tell you what we're going to start doing here. We got some strawberries. These are washed, and I've gone ahead and taken the leaves off them, so I've kind of cut them just around the top. And I'm going to throw these directly on the grill, and we use that awesome grill mat. Now on the 131, we are going to be in the high bake position because we do want to get a good kind of a char on these. Now they're not going to take too long. You'd like those strawberries to be room temperature, so go ahead and pull them out of the refrigerator about an hour before you start cooking them. If not, they're not going to heat up to the point. You don't want them boiling hot, but you want them warm enough that they're going to melt that cream, and I'll show you that in a little minute. But we'll go ahead and move these around, and you're going to get some good char marks on the outside of them. We like to do everything over the fire here at Hasty Bake. You could do this on a skillet at the house if you wanted to, on a pan, but I like using the flame, and I actually think, maybe not so much on the strawberries, but on the pound cake, it does add a really cool little flavor to it as well. You can see that smoke coming up right through the mat, and these are starting to darken. Now, strawberries have a lot of natural sugars in them, so they do tend to caramelize a little bit when you hit them with heat. So I like to keep that heat a little higher, almost in a sear position, so you get kind of some instant caramelization as that heat hits that skin. How are we doing so far? Anybody got questions?
No questions right now. A lot of people watching.
Awesome. Welcome, guys. Happy Friday afternoon. It's a great day here at Hasty Bake. You can't beat the weather. Tulsa, Oklahoma, I think we're floating around 69 degrees right now, which is just about perfect. Big guys don't like to sweat, so this is really nice. Hanging out on the patio today, selling some grills. We made some shrimp tacos earlier. I kind of have the best job in the world, but don't tell anybody. All right, we're taking these strawberries. We're going to go ahead and turn them. And you want to kind of rotate them fairly often, every 30 to 40 seconds. You get a nice kind of char on the bottom there. You can flip them, cut side down if you'd like. You're going for two things. You're going for grill mark appearance on these strawberries, and you're also going for that char to start melting through and kind of caramelizing those juices a little bit. Jennifer, can you smell that? It's actually kind of amazing. It smells like a strawberry syrup as these things start cooking. Get a little bit more on here. There's the mark. Yep, so this is a grill mat. There's several companies that make them. We sell them here at the grill store. They're about $20 for 2 of them. They keep cross-contamination down on the grill so you can do something sweet like fruit or dessert or something like that without getting meat protein stuck to it from, the residual that's on your grill. And then you can take them off here, throw them in the dishwasher, start cleaning with them. They don't melt. They're all BPA free and all the other, fancy hippie stuff that we don't like to put in our bodies. These are getting close. Again, we don't want to completely decimate them. We just kind of want to do a little bit of a char on them. Now you can, if you'd like, you can split these in half and do even smaller pieces. They'll cook even quicker that way. This whole thing from start to finish is going to take about 10 or 12 minutes. So it's a great little way. Everyone's kind of lounging down after dinner, and you still got some fire on the grill from the steaks you cooked. Go throw that mat on there and get dessert pumped out in 12 or 15 minutes. Family's happy campers.
So we have some people just joining, and they want to know what we are making.
So we are making a grilled strawberries and cream pound cake for Mother's Day. Like I said, it's a pretty quick little recipe. It's fairly light. If you'd like to adapt it and you don't want to do the calories that come with pound cake, you can use angel food cake. My sources tell me that's a touch bit healthy for you. But I like the butter that comes in pound cake, so we're doing pound cake today. But you can adapt that. All right, I'm fairly happy with where we're at with these strawberries. This is what we're looking for. You can see it's softening up. You get some good kind of black char marks happening around them. They're getting nice and tender. They're getting some good smoke in here. Now, if you want to throw some wood in here to get some fruit smoke in there, peach wood, which is what I'm using right here, is wonderful. We have that here at the store. Cherry wood is good. Apple wood is good. Any kind of sweet fruit wood is a great way to get a little bit of extra flavor into what you're grilling. Look at the bottom there. See, that is what we're going for. So I'm going to tell you what we'll do with these. Is I'm going to go ahead and pull these strawberries off now. Throw them in a bowl. Now I know what you're thinking. Warm strawberries don't sound that appealing, and I agree. I normally wouldn't want to pop a strawberry in my mouth when it's nice and hot. But one, these are going to cool down pretty quick. And two, there's actually a reason we're doing this. And the reason we're doing that is this. Is I'm going to come over here, toss them around just a little bit, get some of that steam off them. I'm going to let them sit there for about a minute until they start to cool. Now, I don't want them obviously cold, but I want to start to cool. And then we're going to hit them with some whipped cream. Now, like I said before, if you make homemade whipped cream, that's even a better option to do. But this is some good store-bought whipped cream that we're going to use. If you don't want the whipped side of it, if you just want the cream, you can use heavy whipping cream. That's fine too, kind of the strawberries and cream effect. But we'll let these cool for one more minute. I'm going to hit them with whipped cream because I want that whipped cream to melt. Throw some honey on it. And then those things are going to kind of start to macerate themselves, kind of soak up that honey and that cream, and they're going to get good. While those are cooling, we're going to come over here and we're going to put our pound cake on. Now, pound cake normally has a lot of butter in it, which is nice because that means you don't have to coat it with anything. If you do want to put a little coat of butter on it, you're welcome to. You might crust over a little bit, but the sugar and the butter and the pound cake are going to make these things brown up real nice. You are going to get some grill marks through this grill mat. So I know it sounds a little weird grilling on a mat, but you'll start to get some grill marks on there, so it'll make good contact. It's going to warm that pound cake up. While that's grilling, these strawberries have stopped steaming, so I'm going to come over here. Here's what I like to do. I like to take the backside of a spoon and just do a little smash on them. You don't want to turn them into straight juice, but you want to kind of break them down a little bit because that strawberry juice is going to mix with that cream and it's going to soak into that pound cake when we top it, and it'll be wonderful. So we got that. Hit them with some whipped cream. And that cream is going to melt. We'll mix that all up in here in a minute. And then I got some local Oklahoma native honey, and we're just going to do a little drizzle on that too. Not too much, but just enough. Going to sweeten those things up. That's also nice because you can't always guarantee that your strawberries are going to be really sweet, especially here on the early front side of summer. So that gives us some wiggle room that we can sweeten them. Now you can see we're toasting these. That one actually got a little toasty. Woo, that one got real toasty. Love cooking over live fire. So we grab that mat, we can move it on off. I'm going to take these. Now, if you want to do a little less toast on that, I'd toast the other side, but I don't want the other side to get toasty black too. So You want to do a little less toast on that or a little more, you can adapt to it. The good thing is that stuff that turned brown and black is really just that butter and that sugar in there. So it's still going to taste wonderful. And those are good. So we'll let those cool just for a minute. I'm going to come back in here with my spoon, mix up that honey and that strawberry and that whipped cream. You can see all that whipped cream is melting. The nice thing about this too is you can get a lot done at a time. So this is going to be enough for probably 4 or 5 people to have some dessert. I don't know, how long have we been going here? Is there a timer on it? 10 minutes? Well guys, we are literally done. So what I'd normally do with these is I break these. Now if you wanted to cut these into squares, you can kind of do that. If you want to leave them whole on a plate for presentation, you can kind of do that. Just however you want to present it. But we'll put some pieces down in there, and then we are going to spoon on all this beautiful, smash it up a little bit more. I like to have some chunks of strawberry in there, but I don't want a big old honking one. We're just going to spoon that on along with that cream. Get some of that liquid cream down in there. Couple more strawberries on top for appearance. Now you can garnish with something if you want. Sometimes I'll just give it just a little bit more honey drizzle. And that, my friends, while I shut the charcoal down, is grilled pound cake, grilled strawberries, some wonderful native honey. We're fixing to pound this right now, but go grab these things at your local store. They're real easy to find. Obviously, it takes 10 minutes to do. Treat mom this weekend. We got those grill mats in stock if you need them. We got these beautiful little bowls in stock if you need them. But we're just hope you guys are firing up your grills this weekend, having some good family time. And thanks for joining us today. Have a wonderful weekend, and happy Mother's Day, all you moms out there. Thanks.